Take one. So anyway, what do you mean that my work is incomprehensible and that you're scared that people will think that I'm crazy? What do you mean by that, huh?
Well, what I mean by that is...
Crazy than stupid, so how come I'm crazy for you? When you're crazy, you're crazy. You just go around the bend. When you're stupid, you just keep on bending in the wind.
We should actually go over to Poets Corner to do this, but yesterday, when you dumped me to take my bags, bless your heart, upstairs.
Cup holder.
Cup holder.
On the middle, no, middle, the little one, little square one. No.
So where are you going to?
Oh, Bondi?
Bondi, tell me about it.
Well, it's full of,
Sharks. I mean, of the humans, right?
Exactly. Take two.
When you're crazy, you're crazy. You just go around the bend. When you're stupid, you just keep on bending in the wind. Maybe crazy.
I'm crazy. That's official.
So can you get across down there, or do you have to go up over here?
Yeah, I think we gotta go up. But Bob Holman just hit town, and I got 3 days to work out if I need a lobotomy. It's looking promising.
But then there's a dog, but you don't really count. Oh, yeah.
Bob's living the poem, and I'm trying to bring myself back from the dead with a show. But nobody cares much about the show anymore. They don't really have time for the story. They prefer the snapshot. A picture paints 1,000 words and gets more likes on Facebook. Dropped your undies, Bob?
Yeah, I dropped my undies somewhere. I hope they got them on camera so I can find them. I bought these new quick dry undies after the Ukrainian experience of having to do my laundry all the time. And the ad on the undies said 17 countries, one pair of underwear. So I said to the sales lady, I said, well, I'm only going to one country, but I'm going for a month. She said, yeah, 3. I said, 4? She said, 4, I think that's the way to go. So I have 4 packed up. So I think it should be good, but maybe it'll turn up. You never know. What are we going to do here? Take a steam?
I had a dream. Why do we dream? What's the purpose of a dream? I have a job. I know my job, and I'm good at it. It seems I live alone. Well, there's a dog, but he don't really count. And there's you. You got the trailer, and the husband. He's a friend. Uh-oh, it gets worse.
So there I was at Poets Corner. I said Poets Corner shop, and there are all these guys, the gang, sitting out on the wall with their quarts of beer. Actually, here I suppose it was their liters of beer, or 2 liters, I don't know. And so I said,
why don't you just call up the hospital? Oh, this is an emergency call.
and so I said to him, wow, here we are at Poets Corner. Are all you guys poets?
Oh, Zed, tell me what's that number in Australia that you want to dial if you gotta get somebody coming pick you up because you're crazy. What's that number?
Dial the number of my equal opportunity employer to inform him I will not be in to work today. Are you feeling sick? The boss asked me. No, I replied. I'm feeling too sick. I'm feeling too good to come in to work today. You got to do another take of this. If I'm feeling good, if I'm feeling sick tomorrow, I will come in early Jeez, I've never blown that poem in my life. See what filming does?
It's not the filming. It's because I'm not riding with him anymore. We cut off. You know, you can tell that Bob was never a reporter for Simon Townsend's Wonderworld. Because if he had, he would have learned to treat your crew like gold, not your slave.
No, that's for you. If it's not for you, I mean, I've got one for you for 5, but if we can find 2 more, then we can get it for 10. You see, you never know when to cut.
I cut in the edit.
You never cut.
I cut in the edit.
Well, they just fucking edit, will you? Like, I'm living real time here. Reminds me of Pedro Pietri, who walked around New York with his condom cross. He used to sell a poem and a condom for $1. $2, you got a joint with it.
Oh, he's always got some story about some semi-vagrant poet who he's nicked the poetry off for $1. If only there was a prophylactic to protect my brain. Because that's the part of me that's getting fucked.
But he had his poem, telephone booth poem number 527.5, goes like this. Live in real time here.
Yeah, but you're not living my time. You live in New York time.
No,
No, you hold the camera. You hold the goddamn
I can't hold the
fucking
camera. I'll tell you where I hold my camera.
That's right. That's exactly
right.
And here I am again, face to face with the monster. I thought this was one story, one book, one man. But it's more than one man. It's a language, a ritual. It's a brotherhood of bastards. And somewhere along the line, I got caught up in their web.
Poem number 572.5.
Because I keep telling the same story. And it's not my story, it's theirs. It looks like my script to begin with. It matches my vibration. It calls my name.
Despite the imprecations of your parents, friends, former lovers, pets, professional crises managers, and now you say God himself, herself, I would still like to reply via my own tiny but honest opinion. My heart is a real thing. It is and remains untouched by these concerned backstabbings of these privileged naysayers. I am yours. A simple gift, all of me, my life, such as it is, with you, complete. You will be loved. You will be loved in such a way that the streets will rise up to greet you, that the rivers will float you across, and the sky itself will also be a means of transportation.
I'm gonna buy something at the garage sale. Yeah.
Big by big.
See you.
Thank you, Jess. Bye-bye. That's what we want, ladies.
But it never turns out to be real.
Oh my God, look, they're getting married.
It's always
An equidistant,
fake love,
my fair one, dear my
street
relish.
thing. The butterfly bridesmaid at a fictitious
Happen
wedding.
every day. Well, I guess it does to somebody. But, yeah, somebody gets married. Yeah, it's only happened once to me. How about you? You ever get married? She's never been married. Reboot the baby. Didn't I send that to you?
Yeah.
That, ooh.
He came to rattle the bars of my cage and wave the keys to my schism in front of my eyes. I may float like a butterfly, but I work like a dog. I work for transformation. You don't get under the skin of my thing and then tell me I'm crazy. No respect. So anyway, what do you mean that my work is incomprehensible and that you're scared that people will think that I'm crazy? What do you mean by that, huh?
Well, what I mean by that is,
But when you're stupid, you just keep on bending in the wind. Loving you is as dumb now as when this thing just began. I may be crazy for you now, but I'm stupid in the end. Here comes the second verse. It was a dream. Why do What's the purpose? They're after me! I got no brain! I'm going crazy! God, I wish.
that the way that
Is you'll think on the blink. What is it to you? You can't tell what from what not. That's what the other thought.
well, what I mean by that is,
A thought appearing in my mind that's not me enough, then urging me to please shut up.
that you surf along the streams of consciousness.
Amend thy ways to allow other thoughts' existence. Write not the poem, write the other poem.
Is a beautiful and delicate thing. And
What I counter? By so doing, am I not giving vent to another that's not the actuality of me?
it's just too beautiful, too much today, but
That I could not have the essence of me?
is a delicate and evanescent thing. And the meaning that you have in it is particular to you. And if only everybody, I think I can get it. I'm starting to get it.
She's my Miss America. We play out our own culture's relationship to each other on a small screen in a small house. It all looks friendly enough, but my relationship to her is as obsequious and impotent as Australia's relationship to America. And out of that impotence, my resentment builds. She's the devil I know, but always between us this strange disconnect I can't name. A glass wall I keep running into, an invisible barrier that I can't see and therefore I can't open. I wanted America long before I wanted her. I wanted my place in the dream machine where I was suckled on. I wanted to grow my vision.
But I'm getting it because I know you. You know, I'm getting it because I've been through the wonderful way that you write.
Oh, that's real clear. You can take your tongue out of my ear. Another thought is appearing as the surface disappears. Caramba, take a number. Caramba, take a number. Oh, get in line with your mind. Get in line. Oh, hey, I'm in with the out crowd. The other thoughts crying out loud, crying out. Hey, take the alternate.
Why bother to make it good? You're only going to take it down.
Take the alternate.
Nobody's going to buy it.
Take the alternate. Take the alternate. Take the alternate.
With such clarity and truth
All the rest of resolution is not a solution.
and anger.
Yeah, can I just interrupt for 1 minute?
No, you can't, but of course you can.
You're my rent poem.
Because you will.
My plasma fiber.
You know,
List, name, and hand out passports. You are my Tampa manatee. You are my occupy. You are an eucalyptus octopus. I see.
I've been working on this for, what, the last month. I've been trying.
Oh, you are my occupies to birth a new species. Some enter in a tube, a fire tower, a blimp. You, a pothole. That's the narcissus. A big bucket of milk. You're what I've been waiting for. And now, I'll never wait anymore. Also submarine. It's a reality check. Castle of doubt on the plane of forgetfulness. Dream baby you are. And still you keep coming. You're coming.
I couldn't get your attention for 1 minute.
It's an itsy bitsy skitsy. Other thoughts on the phone.
And that's why I cancelled this gig. I said to you, it's going to be a fucking dog's breakfast, and I don't want to perform a dog's breakfast. And you said, oh no, let's do it. It's going to be great. We'll call it Prelude to the Apocalypse.
I got a total apocalypse pathology. I got the most opposed hysterical of poetry, and if it ain't coming at you, then it's breezed on by. I got the heaviest. And when the word explodes, the mother lode is where I'm at, and it's like here, but you cannot see. It doesn't matter anyway, since you cannot what?
So you fucking well talked me into doing it. I start advertising it, right?
Wait a second. Oh, this is impossible. The impossible rap is ready to appear. Is it possible you are ready to hear? It's got something to do with what you just said. It's a thought you can't remember in the back of your head. It's a dream you don't surrender when you get out of bed. Just return to sender. Think the other thought instead.
Prelude to the Apocalypse. Oh, we don't know what'll happen.
So humiliating when your brain is on go waiting. It's so humiliating when your brain is on go waiting. Back, before you thought it. Back, before you were there too. How do you do?
You want to go through it this morning, you want to go through it like this. And hurry. And then at the end of that, you son of a bitch, you tell me that it's incomprehensible and you don't want people to think I'm crazy. Fuck you! You understand that?